Hello, I'm Josephine Cashman, and unfortunately, I'm bringing you some bad news. We've got a really serious problem in our country. This is not an Aboriginal problem. This is our problem. I've spent the last year after they tried to silence me working it out. I've known elders have been voiceless for decades, and people who don't have the authority get all the say. Now, tonight, you're going to hear from a very senior lawman and the man who's lived with him for 30 years as his adopted son, an Aussie. And they're going to tell you that the native title system is corrupt. They're being overtaken by fake Aboriginals for a totalitarian scheme for Australia. 80 to 70% of Australia in 10 years will be under native title. The elders are being cut out. Think about why that's happening. They need the Uluru Statement, which is a Trojan horse to make that happen. I need you after this to write a letter opposing the Uluru Voice. Not even the Uluru elders were consulted about this statement, and they don't want the name used. I'm going to be travelling around Australia to inform you of this. I need your support. I'm not a media celebrity or a sporting star, but I care about Australia, and I need you, please, to listen to the information and understand the risks. It's not the Belt and Road Initiative, it's native title. Think about it. 80% of our country with fake Aboriginals controlling it. People who can fake Aboriginality can do anything. The real elders want Australia to come together. They love Australians. They didn't even want this Native Title Act. They weren't consulted. Please help us to help you.
Charles Reed. Need to read Aboriginal name.
Bob Brown. I've been out here for 30 years with the old fella.
I've been trying to explain this to people, right? And when you get into the detail, it's so much, people can't comprehend how much you guys have been ripped off. They consulted on the native title, right? And it came in and you spent years in courts, lawyers have got rich, you got nothing.
Yep.
And now you're not consulted, and they say they're consulted with the elders and they haven't.
The only thing I can add about the Uluru Statement business is at the time they said that that it was all written up and that they consulted with the old people. It was a lie because the old people were all down here.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, it was constructed by whoever constructed it. The lawyers divided the people, and the people that they've now got controlling Ninjal's country, well, half of them are white people, and none of these people understand the law and customs to be able to represent country.
Can I just stop you there?
Yeah.
So I understand. Sorry.
Yeah.
You're saying they're fake Aboriginals pretending to be from this country?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I'll give you a little story talking on the criminal side of things. The lawyer that came to introduce native title to Ninjal and his people, he forged and uttered Ninjal's common seal. Ninjal has an organisation, the Cookata People's Community. Now, when Ninjal wouldn't sign BHP documents because he hadn't read them, the lawyer instructed other people around Ninjal to instruct the lawyer to make another common seal. And the lawyer created that common seal and got those people to sign it, and all dealings with BHP since have been fraudulent. And we do have the evidence to back all that up 100%.
BHP, the guy who earns $100,000 a week, the CEO, gave, I think, nearly $1 million for the Uluru Statement.
Yeah, that'd be right, because it's the wrong people creating the Uluru Statement. It wasn't made by the old people.
Why are they doing it?
Well, that all gets back to greed and the dollar, everybody wanting to possess as much as they can. The lawyers of native title drew the boundaries, not the traditional old people. And, they've run with that. Basically, the lawyers of native title have fed the courts, bullshit, to put it bluntly.
Have you got any legal remedies now? You got to go back into court for.
Oh, yeah, which could take another 10 years. And
Oh, what a joke!
by then all the old people are dead.
And now they're letting fakes in.
Yeah, the lawyers drew the boundaries.
So they were better off without it.
Oh, totally. Hey,
In what way?
they before native title, they had their law and custom and country. They still do now. It's only that native title will not recognise the traditional tribal people.
Well, this has been going on for more than 30 years.
That's right. Since the introduction of native title.
And they never consulted with anyone.
No.
So what do you think's going on?
Oh, hey, it's just a takeover of country for the minerals. This country is so mineral rich, diamonds, gold, uranium, everything. And the government wants control. They've taken control.
Government and big business?
Oh, yes, of course. They're all a parcel, hand in hand with each other. The backroom boys of Canberra have created the lot.
Are you surprised at how complex this scheme has been?
No, they've made it complex. It isn't complex. If you listen to the old people, you know it's not complex. It's only whitefella way that's making it complex.
And would you agree that they've made it complex because it's a scam?
They've made it complex to take it from the people.
Not just Aboriginal people, but
They're
Australian
denying
people.
white people what is their heritage as well. You know?
Can you explain that? So
The old people see everyone as one, black and white. Yes.